If you've got a sweet tooth, but you're also working on your fitness goals at the same time, you've come to the right place. Hi, I'm Monica, and just like you, I cannot resist a good dessert. I used to battle hard against my cravings, thinking desserts are taking me further from my fitness goals. It led to loads of guilt and overly fixated on food. Like, I can't have that, I shouldn't have that, please don't let me eat that. Not realizing it then, but it wasn't the healthiest relationship with food. But being in this journey for years now, I can confidently say that you can enjoy dessert and achieve your fitness goal at the same time. The key is understanding that moderation is the secret sauce that will make desserts a part of a healthy lifestyle. But that is only the first part. The second thing is, like, how do you even know what moderation is? So increasing our awareness allows us to understand how our choices impacts our bodies and select options that align with our health and wellness goals. So today I am very excited to show you 3 delicious recipes that aren't just about satisfying your cravings, although that is a big part of it, but they are here to support you in your health and fitness goals. Now, let's kick off our first treat with the Sour Patch grapes. And if you're a fan of the Sour Patch Kids candies, then this is going to be right up your alley. These are candied grapes, and I prefer having this so much more than having Sour Patch Kids. After Sour Patch Kids, I don't feel too well. Like, I'm kind of bloated, but with this, I feel so refreshed. And with speaking of that, like grapes, they have high water content, which gives me more hydration. So win-win. We'll start by transferring our grapes into a freezer-safe container. We then add 3 teaspoons or 15 milliliters of lemon juice, and you just sprinkle that all around. Now we're adding the Jell-O to turn these grapes into an irresistible treat. So this is the last step, so it's super quick. Then we just close it up. Shake, shake, shake to get the powder all over the grapes. And then we just put it in the freezer, leaving it for at least 2 hours, but preferably overnight. These little guys always hit the spot for me. So good. Next up, we have strawberry cheesecake FroYo bites. When yogurt and strawberries join forces, it's just the most beautiful combo. They are so refreshing. So these are like frozen yogurt popsicles, but in a cupcake form. So it's really fun to eat, and it's a mixture of sweet and sour, and you have those strawberry chunks, so that extra texture is really fun to eat. All right, let's dive into this quick and easy recipe. First off, grab those strawberries and slice them up. Once they're all chopped, set them aside for a bit. In a bowl, mix together some yogurt and protein powder until you've got a nice smooth mixture. Now, toss in those sliced strawberries into the bowl and give everything a good stir. Grab a muffin tray and spoon the mixture into each muffin cup. Once your FroYo bites has been in the freezer for at least 2 hours, it's time for the toppings. And we have options. So our first option, which is the highest calorie one, is the Nutella. Great option, by the way. Then we have the PB Fit. It has the taste of peanut butter, but not that creamy, rich taste. It's more of a diluted one, but it does work well with the FroYo bites. Then our third option is honey, and just drizzling it on top adds a little touch to it. So there are other combos that you can try, or you can even just do the FroYo bites on its own. It would work perfectly great, so that's up to you. Wow, I'm excited. But a little thing though, once it comes out from the freezer, it is very hard, so just give it a minute or two. They will soften quickly and you can just eat them like a cupcake. The third recipe is a Filipino classic, the taho, and it hits all the right notes for me right now. It's been a while since I've come home to the Philippines, and so I'm a little bit homesick right now, and this dessert brings the pH to me even just a little bit, and that's just what I need right now. I'm not gonna cry. I also really wanted to include this because it's that kind of dessert that satisfies without it being overly sweet, because cravings can vary. Sometimes we're looking for something different yet still indulgent, and this is definitely it. So let's get started by boiling some water in a saucepan. Once it's boiling, reduce the heat to medium-low and add the tapioca pearls. Let it cook covered for about 15 minutes, stirring occasionally to prevent sticking. After that, let them sit for another 15 minutes. You'll know they're done when the pearls are transparent. Drain the tapioca and let it sit in cold water so they avoid sticking to one another. For the syrup, combine water, brown sugar, and vanilla. Stir everything together until the sugar is completely dissolved, which should take about 2 minutes. Now, let's talk about the main ingredient, silken tofu. Loaded with plant-based protein, it will aid in muscle repair and keeping your body in tip-top shape. Plus, it is low in saturated fat, making it heart-friendly. You can serve this straight from the packaging or warm it up on the microwave for about a minute. Its smooth texture will add creaminess to every bite, while the syrup will bring a hint of sweetness, and the tapioca pearls will add a fun texture that makes every spoonful enjoyable. This is super easy to make and incredibly satisfying. It's really, really interesting that back then, the desserts that call out to me are the most traditional desserts. Like every day, I look for some chocolate, cake, ice cream, cupcakes, donuts, cookie. And now, the desserts that satisfy me are very simple. The taho is exactly just like that. It's tofu and have a little bit of syrup in it, adding some tapioca. It really simple. They still include highly processed stuff like sugar and flavorings, but the majority of what comprises the dessert is close to its natural form. And so if you're in a mission to upgrade your nutrition to support your fitness goals, check this video out where we continue to create delicious recipes, making strides to improve our eating habits and be incredibly happy at the same time. I'll see you there.